Welcome to another episode of Video Game Reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about Blaster Master Zero on the Nintendo Switch. Now yes, I believe this was a launch title. From what I understand, this was one of the first games on the Switch eShop, and I just bought it and played through it and finished it last night. First of all, this game is developed by Inti Creates, which is the same company that did maybe my favorite game, which is Curse of the Moon, especially the first Curse of the Moon. Okay, same company, and I have to tell you, they gave Blaster Master the same treatment, which is a great thing. So basically, what that means is it looks great, it sounds great, it controls great, and it feels great. It's really just all around a tremendous game. Now, I still prefer Curse of the Moon just because I've always been a bigger Castlevania fan than a Blaster Master fan, but in this case especially, I will say that they took the original. You know, this might take some old school purists the wrong way, but I feel like they took everything about the original Blaster Master and literally made it better. So the game is still fun to play, still interesting, but it's like they dialed down the Nintendo, that classic Nintendo difficulty, so you could actually enjoy the game. They kind of did the same thing with Castlevania. With Curse of the Moon, with Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, they dialed back the difficulty so that it's like, there's still some challenge to be had there, but it's enjoyable and it can reach a broader audience while still not being, so easy that it's not interesting anymore. They really just nailed that sweet spot with the difficulty. And again, also the presentation. Pretty much from what I've seen, everything Inti Creates does just is perfection of neo-retro or new classic games, or new old school style games. Like the presentation, the control, the difficulty, they just tens across the board. Back to Blaster Master, there are a few minor complaints here, or really maybe just one, which is your dude is a little slow. Particularly when you get to the overhead sections, I wish there was either maybe a run button or some sort of a upgrade you could collect that would increase your speed a little bit. He's just a hair too slow, and that really goes for anytime you get out of your tank, whether it's in side view or in top down mode, your dude is very slow. Another thing to keep in mind if you've never played the original, the tank controls a little weird, but that's by design. That's just like the physics that they've applied to the tank. And so once you get accustomed to that, I wouldn't consider that a negative at all. That's just like the way this game is intended to control, and it's a joy, man. It's a total joy. They tried to give it a little story, and they've got some cool still frame anime style cutscenes, and it's all around a great game, man. I mean, that's all I can say about it. I think that it retails for $10. That's the regular price. And that, $10, honestly, I think is a fantastic deal for this game. But I got it on sale for $5, which is an absolute no-brainer. But either way, if this looks like something that might appeal to you, I would say absolutely go for it. 100%. Great game, even at full price. Runtime, yeah. So it took me I think 6 hours to finish this game, which, again, I just want to emphasize, totally perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't want it to drag on. 6 hours is enough. It's a great time, but let's wrap it up while it's still a great time. You know what I'm saying? And they did. They did, and they left me wanting more, so I went out and also got the second game in this series so I could keep playing. And so I'm playing that right now, and you can look forward to a review of that in the future. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Click that bell, please, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.